Hey guys, my name is Andrew Consolio, and I'm here to show you how to transfer an Excel spreadsheet into a SQL database. So I'm a true movie fanatic, and what I have is an Excel spreadsheet of the 10 most profitable movies ever. So here's the ranking, it's the movie, the name of the movie, the year that it was released, the main character, and the director. And you can see very popular, very profitable movies like Avatar, Titanic, Iron Man, all the way to Toy Story 3. And then I also have my SQL database. So, okay, so let's start. On If we go back into the Excel spreadsheet, what you see is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 columns. Out of those 5 columns, only one, which is the release year, is all numerical. The other 4 are combination of numbers and strings. Oh, it could be all strings and names. The reason that I'm telling you this is because we need to keep that in mind when it's time to build our database and it's time to define our data types. So let's start by closing the spreadsheet. So on my SQL Connect database, I'm going to click and open Systems. I'm going to click in Tables, right click, New Tables. Now I have the New Table window. On the New Table window, I'm going to create, I'm going to call it Profitable Movies. Then the name of the first column, I'm going to call it just like the Excel spreadsheet, I'm going to call it rank. Oops. It's going to be a bar chart, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the size of the characters. Let's make it 80. And I'm going to do another column. This one is going to be the movie, the name of the movie. Again, I'm also increasing the size to 80. For the third, it's going to be the year that it was released. It's going to be released underscore year. It's going to be a number. Now we go into another one. So this one's going to be the main character. Again, we're going to increase the size to 80. And the last one is going to be the name of the director. So it's going to be director. And as we did on the previous ones, we're also going to increase it to 80. We click in OK. And that should have created a new table. So on the table, let's click in the plus sign, and we're gonna expand it. And now let's look for our table. So let's go all the way down to the piece, and here we go, movies, profitable movies. So as we click on it, we can see that all the columns that we defined previously are here. The data types are there too. And just to confirm, there's no data, but we already have some columns in there. Here we go. Main character and the name of the directors are there. So we already have the base of our database. We have the columns. Now what we need to do is to export all the data from Excel and put it in here. The way we do it is we go back into the table, highlight it. Again, we're going to right click. We're going to click and import data. This is going to open another window. And this window, basically what it's going to ask you to do is it's going to ask you to look at the data you're going to be importing to. So in this case, this is the Excel spreadsheet that I want to import, and it's called the 10 highest grossing films ever. So as I'm highlighting the spreadsheet, I'm clicking OK, and it's going to open what I have on the Excel spreadsheet. If we expand it a little bit more, you can see that here are the columns with all the information. So this is the place where you could confirm all the data you're going to import. By definition, the header box is checked, and you can see all the headers in here. If you uncheck it, you can see that the header name changed to columns, the column numbers, and then what it used to be a header, it becomes the first row. We don't want to do that. I mean, at least I would like to. I want to check on the box, and now I get back my header, and that's what I like to do. So I'm going to click on next. You have in the import method, you have two of those. You have the insert and insert script. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're gonna leave it an insert. Here's the name of the table that we just created, and the numbers of rows that we could increase or we could add. Then after that, we click it on next. Here are the columns that we have that we could export from Excel, and here are all of them. You could actually click in one and delete it, or if you don't want that column to come up on the database, but because I want all of them to come up, I'm gonna put it back on. And then here you could actually change the order of the columns. Then we go into next. In this window, this is where you're gonna map the columns from the Excel spreadsheet to the new columns on your SQL database. If you match it by name, you see that the rank is linked to the rank. The movie is linked into movie. The release year is linked to release year, and the main character is linked into another column called main character. And the director column from Excel is linked to the direct column from SQL. Now we click in next. Before we click in finish, we want to make sure that everything is done correctly. We click in verify, and we see that all the process and import was actually done successfully. Now we can click in finish. We click in OK. And here's the new SQL database that was imported from Excel. You have the 5 columns: the run, the movie, the release year, the main character, and the director. They're all here, just the way we had it on Excel. And that's exactly how you do it. Thank you for watching. Take care.